is, what is your name?
My name is Minnie Harmon.
Okay. Are you a native Washington? No.
I am not exactly a native, but I was, I've been here since I was 2 years old.
Okay. How long have you resided in the Shaw neighborhood?
I actually lived in the Shaw neighborhood for 13 years. Moved when I was 15 to Brooklyn, Northeast, not New York.
What are some challenges you faced living in this area?
When I lived in this neighborhood, well, I'm still churching here, so I guess the biggest challenge would be parking, if you want to consider that. Other than that, not really. I don't have it, just because I'm here on Sundays and a couple of times during the week. Tickets on Sunday, I think that's atrocious.
What is your favorite landmark in Shaw and why?
I guess I should be PC and say my church, but landmark in Shaw. For one thing, I'll tell you, it's hard for me to think about this neighborhood, the Shaw neighborhood. To me, it's just where I grew up, you know? I don't think we had a name for it back then. So I guess my favorite would be the White Law Hotel, because that's where I grew up. And, you know, from that fourth floor apartment, I saw a great deal. And I don't know, it was nice growing up here.
Has gentrification had an impact on Shaw?
As other than the cost of housing. You know, I know, this is 14 years ago. I think it was about 14 years ago, maybe longer than that, I forget. Anyway, my niece and the daughter of my heart was attending a pre-prom party at a house on 13th Street, just like a block down. One of her classmates' family owned the house, and the house was for sale, and they wanted something like $400,000 for it. So I went to my mother's house and I said, "Mom, there's a townhouse on sale on 13th Street for $400,000. She said, "On 13th Street? No way. I wouldn't pay that kind of money for that. What, for a row house? Forget it." So, and it's funny that when she moved into the White Law, she had a 3-bedroom apartment for something like $40 a month or something like that. It tells you something. So this cost of housing is incredible, but you know, I'm not trying to live here. Can't afford it.
What are some new community designs that Shaw has?
New community designs. Well, you have a lot of those little fashionable restaurants and clubs, which when we were growing up were not there, right?
Those were always in the neighborhood.
Well, they were different. You know, there was the Republic Garden, and of course Ben Chillibo was always there.
Zanzibar.
Right, Zanzibar, right? Lincoln Theater.
The Sherwood Lounge,
Yeah.
There you go. So, yeah.
Big Jim's.
Big Jim's.
See,
Did
Did I
what's
not
the one
tell
on
you?
18th Street? Another one on 18th Street?
I was a good church going girl, so I didn't do any of those clubs.
What's the one at DuPont Circle? Something hot.
Like, no.
There was one around DuPont Circle, something hot.
But that's getting away from Shaw when you get over to DuPont.
Well, a little off, yeah.
Yeah, we wanna, I guess, how are you defining Shaw?
How am I defining?
Yeah, is that from like, Sherman Avenue to 14th
It's
Street?
just the whole Shaw. Who are Shaw's current political or community leaders?
I don't know. Do you know, Sandra?
Nowhere.
Shaw's current community leaders?
No.
No. Like I said, I church here.
How's the diversity in the Shaw neighborhood?
It looks different from when I was growing up, so I guess it's getting diverse, but we haven't felt it much.
Right.
According to some newspaper articles, Shaw has one of the most diverse communities in DC. Because according to some newspaper articles, if you sit in any one of these areas at any given time, you see more people from more parts of the world talking more languages and dialects than any part probably in America.
Okay, this is the last question. Something you love about living, well, you don't live here, but something you like about the community, something you love.
You know, I like the centralness of this area. At the top of the hill where Cardozo is, if you could just stop there for a minute and it just looks like the entire city is at your feet. Have you ever seen it? It's extraordinary, quite beautiful. So there, you know, you got this little hubbub and this pushy-goey whatever, but in a minute you can just fan out into like more quiet or suburban areas, or just get right down. You just feel like you're in the middle of things here.
That's it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Sandra,
Fourth of July,
I
more
can't
people
believe you
come
were
up
so
there like
quiet.
Cardozo to see the fireworks.